DLC or expansion came out today, and I've just been playing it, so I thought I'd get monsters in this DLC, which is pretty cool. The really two big additions though are there are some new locations. Shrouded Wars, the Temple of the Firstborn, and Realms of Fate in the High Heavens, and some new bounties and events that you can go through. And then I think pretty much everyone without paying for the paid content will also get the new challenge risk mode, which is pretty cool. So they're like in gifts. You get a build that everyone gets for the month or the season. I'm not really sure how often they change it. And they have a leaderboard up so that you time how fast you go through the rift. You try to beat the original time. So apparently the rift is based on someone's actual build, and you're trying to beat that time that that the original person went through the rift in. So I believe it's the same rift every time, same build, and you're just trying to get the best time on it. It's actually pretty cool. I've played through one so far, and it's pretty neat. The other big thing is, of course, go ahead and switch modes. They added the Necromancer class, which is really, really cool. I've been playing it tonight, and it's got some really cool abilities, and they've actually added some little goodies in here. So I made a new character just so I can go over whatever the goodies that they've added to your inventory when you create a new character, and hopefully they're still there because I've already kind of gone in. I know those inventory items are sometimes shared across different characters, but I'm gonna just start with this fresh new build and see what's in there. And I will just start. Okay, so I'll just do campaign 1. And the Necro went through here earlier. I just kept having to up the difficulty. I think by the time I actually started streaming, I was playing on Master, and I've been playing for maybe 3 hours. And I was destroying everything on Master, so I'll put it on hard and start. So another cool thing is
all that grows must also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it. Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed. My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things.
So if you're familiar with Diablo 3, you'll kind of see it's almost like they changed the dialogue and tried to give the game a little bit of a new, refreshed plot with necromancers instead of the original,
I am near the fallen
like type
star,
wizard or
and the
monk
dead
classes
have
you normally
raised.
play, demon hunters. So the necromancers have their own specific kind of plot through the game. But kind of what I'm more interested in going through is the inventory right now. Oops. So let's see. So yeah, so as soon as you come in, there's like all these new inventory items. You start off with the Thermal Helm, Drake's Amulet, which gives you 30% gold from monsters, 10% magic item find, increased gold health pickup if you care about that, and it ignores durability loss, which is nice. Also go ahead and give you Leah's ring and the Signet ring of Blizzard, which is really nice. And what else? You start out with just Scythe, which is a really cool weapon, I think. You start off with Leorc's gauntlets, but you have to actually get to level 30 before you can even wear them. And then Hero's Journey, you know, at this level, which is 1, you get plus 4 life per second. And then in here they have some cool stuff too. You get Guardian's Facade, which is transmog plans. And you get some new wings, which is pretty neat. So these are probably my favorite. And it's really cool when you walk with them. I'll show you later. They look like you're about to fly away. It's really neat. These are Mercy's Gaze. They kind of look like the angel wings from the game. And these Eternal Light and Eternal Flame, I think those are ones that were DLCs that I bought. I don't know if everyone has those now or not. And then you get a pet. You get this half-formed golem, which I guess he's half-formed because he doesn't have any skin. I'm gonna change my wings real quick. Sorry. There we go. And then you get this pennant, which is kind of interesting. It says bone and sinew bend at your command. I have no idea what that means, but looks pretty cool. It's like a skull thing. To go with just an aesthetic equip ad. I don't know if that bone and sinew is actually an ability or not. And then portrait frames. I haven't been able to figure out what these are. I know you have to have a certain paragon level to use them, but they don't actually seem to do much of anything. They're frames for your character. That's all they are. You can change the frame for your avatar, for your character. I guess they give you more frills the higher level you are. So that's what it is. I don't like this Bloodmaster thing, so I'm gonna take that off. Whoa, what happened? Okay, so abilities are pretty cool. You start out with this spike thing. It's called Bone Spikes. It's pretty neat. Probably one of my favorite just main abilities that I've seen so far of all of the different classes. So let's test it out. It's really interesting because it's like a trap, but it works far away. Which I haven't seen that before, I don't think. Like, demon hunters have lots of traps, but they land where you're standing, they don't land far away. So, that's pretty cool. You'll see, it's pretty much the same gameplay. If you play Diablo 3, you'll see it's pretty much the same gameplay as what you've seen in the past, but the dialogue changes.
I have come to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
And this golem, you can't see it now because it's not doing a drop, but they'll pick up your gold for you. So there's a ring in Diablo you can get that has a golem attached to it. He'll do the
I've
same
never seen
thing.
anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates! You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
And you just kind of see the wings, they kind of like flap like you're actually gonna fly away after a while. So, I don't know, a nice little detail. But it's the same thing. You go talk to Leah, and she inexplicably sends you back to talk to that. I'll go through at least that.
Are you Leah? Did you survive the Fallen Star?
I did. But it blasted my uncle, Deckard Cain, into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Killing business.
But see, it destroys everything. I started out on hard, and I mean, like, not even a little bit of a fight.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Yes, that is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
So then you go talk. Captain Rumford sent you to Leah.
16 militiamen.
Leah basically tells you to go back and talk to Captain Rumford, and I never understood what the purpose of any of that was, except I guess maybe to introduce you to Leah.
I will bring peace to the risen dead.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
I have experience in these matters.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Let's go kill some wretched mothers. And I guess I'll pick up the simple daggers. Crazily? Better than what I have. That's a lot better. See, I don't even have to get close. I can just stand back here. And then I have, what is this ability called? Bone Spear, which is kind of cool too. Probably my favorite secondary, actually. It's a projectile that goes through multiple enemies. So, I mean, really potent.
I have trained well.
Alright, let's see what I got unlocked. Grim's Scythe. So this is kind of cool, but I really like the bone spikes better, but I'll show you what it looks like. So it's like a huge scythe. So if you wanted to do more close combat, you can kill something with it. I usually play Necromancers, so I'm definitely not going to play the range in the Necromancers is crazy to me. Pause real quick, and I'm gonna plug in my controller. Switch out charging my phone to charging my controller. I'm actually gonna quit, and what I'm gonna do is switch out to my more leveled up level 32 Necromancer. I'm just going to some of the
I'm afraid not.
different abilities. So you eventually get to the point where you can summon like this like army army of skeletons, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to go through everything because I've got a lot of abilities unlocked. But I will say I like the bone spike gets way cooler. It's like ice.
Hey, you! Come here. Got some new stuff for you to look at.
Let's go talk to Lydia real quick.
Here we are. Chaldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench on the air.
It would be best to split our forces. You two search for Belial. I shall hunt Magda.
Alright, let's go find some stuff to kill.
Are you guarding the refugees over there?
I am not a guard. I am a Shearer, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Magda's coven, but even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
Where did you last see her?
She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way. Through the Kasim outpost.
Alcarnus is being destroyed by the Coven. I've seen people.
The inner city is closed by order of His Eminence, Emperor Hakan II. For now, you must all remain here.
Let us in! We are dying of hunger and thirst. Can't you smell the stench of death?
The Emperor has forsaken us.
Back, or we will force you back.
Your Imperial Guard would let us die here. At least the Iron Wolves tried to aid us.
Mention them again, and I will leave your corpse for them to find.
There must have been some mistake. I am a favored member of the Emperor's court. I will faint dead away if I stand in this heat a moment longer.
Tyrael and I learned that while the Iron Wolves...
His move. We must find a way into the city.
As a child, I explored Chaldeum while Uncle Deckard studied here. I can get in through the sewers.
Just see that you get out again in one piece.
Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Magda's trap.
All of these people have fled from the cultists in Alcarnus. They are refugees far from their homes.
Why can't they resettle within the city?
The Imperial Guard lets no one in. These people are sentenced to a slow death.
Oh, I cannot remember those.
I have never been outside the city my entire... When they threw us now.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for the...
Time to fight rough.
Alright, we'll just go and touch her.
No.
So these are my guys.
I'm afraid not.
I've never actually been into this round before, but we felt something there.
That is not possible.
There's nothing more frustrating than you go in one room and it points you
This gate leads to Alcanis. You will need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the Kasim outpost.
Alright, so let's find some things to kill.
Take heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I mean to stop them.
Then you must not go alone. I shall accompany you. There are illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Covenant's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
I understand, but my death does not lie here. That is not possible.
Get it?
I'm afraid not.
They're in the wrong.
Oh, there we go. I resurrected lizards. So they're my lizards now.
I need essence. I need essence.
Let's see, what else? So they've got a skeletal mage you can resurrect. They've got one that leaves corpses behind when they die or expire, which is good because you can use the corpses to attack or to refill your essence or your mana. You can raise a contaminated one that channels an aura decay, an archer one. And this one you can raise, but I don't see the point of it. I'm going to try it out actually right now because it consumes all of your essence. So all of your mana is gone when you use it. And he lasts like 5 seconds. So I'm going to give it a try because it doesn't make any sense to me. But I haven't really had a chance to use it.
They are very near to us.
Where?
You should never have come. Demons will feast on your bones.
Not enough essence.
So it's supposed to be really powerful and fun. I'd hope it can do enough damage to messing with all my Alright, well, I guess that's it. I just kind of wanted to get
I cannot do that.
There's obviously a bunch of other abilities that you can get, and I haven't even gotten them all. I'm only at level 32. But so far, really cool, really powerful, probably one of the most powerful classes. Probably right up there at the beginning as far as
I need
power.
to go back.
So, pretty neat. Alright, well, I'm going to sign off.